At the very edge of Mount Mahendra, the known world simply ends. 10,000 Vanara warriors stand at this cliff in dead silence, their quiet swallowing the roar of the ocean crashing below them. Somewhere across that violent water lies their true target, Lanka. Taking an impossible leap, Hanuman launches himself over the open sea. He moves with such speed that the creatures below see nothing but a streak of golden mist gliding over the whitecaps, allowing him to entirely bypass Lanka's heavily fortified outer perimeter. Stealth is the priority upon arrival. As night falls over the Ashok Vatika gardens, the colossal warrior drastically shrinks his physical form, blending seamlessly into the shadows of the ancient trees to remain undetected. As a captive beneath the sacred tree is Sita. Remaining hidden in the branches, he successfully delivers Lord Ram's message.
With the intelligence gathered, a silent extraction was possible, but leaving without a trace would keep Lanka's illusion of invulnerability fully intact. To inflict lasting damage, Hanuman makes a deliberate choice to blow his own cover and initiate a psychological war from within their walls. Stepping out of the shadows, Hanuman rapidly expands his body to a terrifying height. He begins systematically tearing the ancient Ashok Vatika apart, shattering the heavy marble pavilions into white dust and ripping centuries-old trees right out of the soil. Yet this destruction is targeted. While the surrounding stone columns are reduced to gravel and the grove is leveled, the grass surrounding Sita's tree remains perfectly untouched. The alarm bells ring, triggering Lanka's first wave of defense. 80,000 heavy infantry Kinkara demons, armed with iron maces and spears, pour out of the barracks to swarm the lone infiltrator. Hanuman meets them head-on. He moves through the ruins like a localized hurricane, effortlessly swinging his own massive mace to wipe out the entire infantry wave in one continuous, devastating counteroffensive. This wasn't a random massacre. By clearing 80,000 soldiers off the board in minutes, Hanuman leaves the command structure no choice but to commit their high-value generals to the field. The sky darkens as 5 massive war chariots descend. Lanka's top military commanders have arrived, immediately launching a highly coordinated barrage of arrows to blanket the air around Hanuman. Without breaking a sweat, he catches the incoming volley barehanded, snapping the iron-tipped arrows like dry twigs. Before the commanders can adjust, he systematically shatters all 5 chariots, defeating them entirely. The threat level upgrades to royal blood. Prince Akshaya Kumar, Ravana's youngest son, arrives in a golden chariot raining divine arrows. Hanuman weaves through the barrage, grounds the divine horses, and swiftly neutralizes the prince in the ensuing wreckage. This sequence of catastrophic failures corners Lanka's command structure. With their infantry, generals, and a royal prince eliminated, they have no choice but to deploy the crown prince, Indrajit. This diagram reveals the exact tactical outcome Hanuman engineered. By dismantling Lanka's chain of command from the bottom up, he intentionally exhausted their defenses and forced the empire to expose its most powerful asset.
The clash with Indrajit defies physics. Hanuman constantly shifts his scale, expanding to the size of a temple spire to launch heavy attacks, then instantly shrinking down to the size of a thumb to evade Indrajit's precise counterstrikes. Recognizing the danger, Indrajit calls upon the Brahmastra, a weapon possessing absolute divine power. Facing this weapon, Hanuman executes a brilliant pivot. He stops fighting. Accepting the heavy, suffocating weight of the Brahmastra, he drops to his knees and willingly surrenders. He is instantly bound in chains and dragged through the massive inner gates of the city. Angry citizens line the golden streets, pelting him with stones and insults. Yet Hanuman endures the humiliation with the calm, quiet dignity of a king. This map shows why taking a beating was the perfect play. The inner citadel is impregnable from the outside, but a captured high-value prisoner receives a direct escort. This tactical surrender draws a straight path right through the barricades, securing Hanuman a face-to-face audience with Ravana himself. Inside the lavish central chamber, the 10-headed King Ravana sits high atop his throne. Looking down at his bound captive, he begins to mock the infiltrator for his ruined campaign. When Ravana tells Hanuman that he has no place and no voice in this court, Hanuman extends his tail. He begins to coil it on the marble floor, stacking it higher and higher until it forms a massive twisting tower. Hanuman takes a seat at the very top of the coil. For the first time, King Ravana is physically forced to tilt his head backward and look up to meet his prisoner's eyes. Looking down at the king, Hanuman delivers his final ultimatum: return Sita immediately, or watch Lanka fall. Enraged by the disrespect, Ravana orders his guards to wrap Hanuman's tail in miles of cloth, soak it in oil, and set it ablaze. Ravana believes he is ordering an execution. In reality, Hanuman has successfully stripped away the king's aura of invincibility, humiliating the ruler inside his own heavily fortified throne room. As Indrajit ignites the soaked cloth, Hanuman whispers a silent prayer to the fire god, Agni. The raging orange flames wash over his fur, feeling exactly like warm water. With a sudden flex of his muscles, he snaps his chains entirely. Now, Hanuman weaponizes the very fire meant to kill him. Leaping from the roof of the assembly hall to the grand mansions of the generals, he drags his blazing tail across the skyline, reducing the golden city of Lanka to a landscape of white ash. Standing on the high outer wall, he observes the smoke billowing into the dawn sky with quiet satisfaction. He descends to the shoreline, dips his tail into the ocean water to extinguish the flame, and takes flight for the mainland. Back at the Vanara camp, the vast army parts in reverence. Hanuman kneels before Lord Ram and presents the Chudamani, Sita's own hair gem. With the physical proof delivered, he provides the confirmation the army has been waiting for. Drisht Sita. Sita has been seen. Hanuman's one-man campaign effectively dismantled Lanka's sense of security. He mapped the capital's defenses, eliminated its top commanders, and ignited a psychological fire, ensuring the coming war is already tilted